Hello my lovable lovelies, welcome back. I hope you're having an awesome day. I know my day is starting out pretty awesome. I've got my coffee here, so you know, like the milk of the gods. Have to have that. Anyways, today I think I want to do a bit of an eye look, of course, just a rainbow look. So let's just jump into the makeup. I think I just want to play with some things, some things. I got the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, which is not new, but it's new to me. I just picked this up, and it's pretty colorful. Like, it's got a lot of shades in there. Some of them are a little bit more pigmented than others, so I don't really know how I feel about the palette just yet. I still have some playing to do with it, just to figure it out. But I figured I'd play with that a little bit and maybe like the Alyssa Edwards palette, pop into that. I don't really know where I'm going with this look. I just know that I want to make some kind of rainbow look. Kind of what I've got on my hand, sort of, in a way, if you guys can see that. But yeah, that's kind of the goal. So let's just jump into the makeup and see what we can come up with today. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my lids with my MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre, which is what I always use, no surprise there. So I think I'm just going to jump into the Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm going to grab this yellow shade, this one, this one right here, which is called Brick Road. And I'm just going to dust that pretty much everywhere over like my crease area and then my brow bone, just to kind of fill in all of that and then really concentrate it in the inner corner as well. Okay, so we've got a little bit of yellow packed on there. Now, what do I want to do? Okay, now I think I want to take, I think I want to spread the rainbow across both eyes. So I think what I want to do is take the purple shade called Believe It, this one right here, and pack that into this outer corner. Okay, so now I think I want to take some of this blue called Dream It, this one right here, and drop that right in the middle. I have no idea what this is gonna look like not a fucking clue. I hope it looks okay. Oh god. If not, then we'll just start over, right? Okay, so we've got that blue and that purple packed on there nice and tight. So now I want to add some green. So I think we're going to jump into the BH Cosmetics palette, the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and jump into this shade of green right here. And just, hopefully that'll work. I'm going to have to pack it a little bit more because obviously it's not near as pigmented as an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow. Those are super pigmented. So we're just going to have to work a little bit more with this one, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's okay. I think so anyways. We're going to try really hard. So let's go ahead and, I'm just not very satisfied with that eye. Like, it looks okay, I guess. I'm just really fucking patchy. This damn green. Oh no, I'm covering up the blue. Help! Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that and go ahead and move on to the other eye. So now what I want to do is jump into the Morphe, what is this? Not this one. This one. The Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. And I want to jump into this shade right here, which I think is called Candy Crush, I think. But I'm just going to pack that in the outer V area of this eye. So I've got the red packed on there, nice and tight. Now let's go ahead and jump back into the BH Cosmetics palette and grab this little peachy shade right here, just to kind of transition it over. Or wait, there might be a better orange. Hold on. Oh yeah. Let's use this shade Heat, this one right here, and pop that right in the middle. There's not really a whole lot of definition there between those two shades. It's sort of blended together. Oh my gosh, I have eyeshadow all on my lower lash line. I'm going to clean all this up though. So now I want to jump back into this green shade right here and pop that right in the front of this eye. Okay, So we've got a little bit of a rainbow going on. I think I want to dip back into the yellow in the Alyssa Edwards palette and just kind of sweep that over everything just so it doesn't look so muddy. Okay, so we've got our eyes on, or some of them anyways. Let's go ahead and jump into our foundation. So today we need to prime first, of course. So I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It's pretty good for during the summer just because it has that gripping texture to it. So it's really good for like hot days like today, or it's like literally 90 degrees outside. I think it's a high of 93, which is pretty cool for these parts. Normally it's like 110, 115, literally. Like that's Redding, California for you. Kind of crazy. But yeah. So anyways, I like to use something that's going to last throughout the day. And this is also something that I found works pretty well. This is the Dior Backstage Foundation in the shade 1.5N. Yes. So this is also one that I found works pretty well during the summer as far as like being sweat resistant, it's not really sweat proof, but it lasts, you get the gist. And I love the smell that comes along with the Dior foundations. This is the second Dior foundation that I've had so far. I think I had the, what's it called? Forever foundation? Forever Skin? Forever, whatever it's called. I had that one. And that both of them just smell like a Dior perfume to me. They just smell so luxurious. Just like, yes, I want this on my face all day long. Thank you, Dior. I really appreciate it. Whereas like Huda's products, I'm like, oh my god, this is like so overly scented. I can't even use them. Most of them. I still like the powder, and I use the foundation. Let's not lie. I still use the foundation. But it's still really scented, you know what I mean? And this one is just like a light kind of luxurious scent. And it's just like, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, concealer. We're doing the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer in the shade number Light 23. I love this concealer. It is super duper quick and easy and bam. I just love it so much. It's like under eye circles? What under eye circles? We don't know her. And it's so easy to just like throw around, like even for touch-ups, just because it's like got the stick formula. You can just throw it in your bag. And I love that. I mean, not that I'm doing a whole lot of touch-ups, like, because I work at Sephora, so literally I can just use whatever's there and touch up, so that works for me. So I'm not really carrying a whole lot around with me day to day. But if I didn't work at Sephora and I was like traveling around and needed something like for coverage, that's a really good one to go for. Okay, so now we need to set. So let's go ahead and set our under eyes. I'm going to use my Fenty powder in the shade Lavender. Oh no. When I make a mess with it. Can't help but make a mess with powder, I feel like everyone. Like, am I the only one out there that just like makes a mess when I use powder? Like, no matter what I do, there's powder everywhere. I can't help it. I'm just a messy person, I guess. Maybe it's just me. You guys let me know. I want to know. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. Okay, now let's go ahead and set the rest of our face using our Huda baking powder in the shade Pound Cake. And my powder, actually, they all come with a little net in here. I found the net to be annoying, so I cut mine out. It just got in the way. So yeah, and I'm just using my Jeffree Star setting powder brush, which is the JS, oh god, which one is this? JS number 2. And this powder brush is amazing because you can pick up like so much powder and then just tap tap and it knocks all of the excess off and you've got just what you need. It's absolutely perfect. It's even good for like getting under your eye area, but I use a different powder for under my eye area, so that's just me. Just my personal preference. Okay, so we've got everything nice and set. So let's go ahead and melt everything into the skin using our Smashbox Primer Water. Okay, now to finish the eye look, I want to jump back into the 35M Boss Mood palette and grab the red shade, this one right here, and I want to dust that along the lower lash line of each eye. So I'm going to do that using this little skinny brush, small little detail brush from Morphe. I hate that their palettes are so big and they don't have a mirror, because I keep like picking it up to look at it and I'm like, fuck, there's no... Okay, so I have to set it down, pick up a mirror. And there we go. I think that looks a little bit better. We've got red on both sides now. We've got yellow and red on both sides, and then we've got a rainbow kind of effect going across the eyes. What do we think? I feel like it could be better. It could be better. But it's okay. It's okay. I am self-taught, so don't judge me too harshly. I try really hard. Ooh, let's do something over it, like a glitter. I'm just gonna take my Urban Decay Space Cowboy and just swipe that over everything, just to add some glitter. There we go. I'm liking it better already. Now I think we need a wing too. For sure, for sure. Yeah, let's give her a wing. If you guys watch my channel, you know I'm not the best at doing wings. I don't like doing them because I really suck at them. So bear with me. Grit your teeth and bear with me. Okay, so she's back with a wing. It's not the best. Don't judge me. But also, I would like to mention that my Benefit Roller Liner, which I love, love, love so much, has sort of dried up on me. I don't know if it's because I don't use it very often or if it's just because it dried up on me. But the end of it was just a little brittle and it started to skip on me. So I tried to like rub it around on my hand and like maybe kind of, I thought maybe the heat of that, I don't know if you guys could even see that. But I thought maybe if I did that, then maybe it would like bring it back to life, like rejuvenate it, and it just kept skipping and skipping. So long story short, it doesn't look the greatest, which it wasn't going to anyways because I don't do a wing very well to begin with. So anyways, let's go ahead and finish the rest of the face. So we need some mascara. So first thing I have is this new, well, it's new to me, I just got it, the Dior Show Waterproof Mascara. So this is exciting. I just needed a waterproof mascara for summer, really, like just to be in the pool. Like I got a little pool for my kid, and it's just like, because we don't have a yard or anything, we just have like a small little patio and then a balcony upstairs. So on the small little patio, I laid down like these little kid like foam mats and then put one of those little kiddie pools out there and filled it up with water. So that way she's got something to do during the day. She can like go swimming while I just chill out there and just chill or whatever. And I just needed something so I could sit in the pool with her, and if she splashed me, I wouldn't have mascara running down my face. So I thought this was a good buy, and I've never had a Dior mascara and I've always wanted to own one. So I figure let's just try it out, you know what I mean? This is the mascara wand. It's just pretty average everyday mascara wand. But it is Dior and it is waterproof, so let's put her to the test. So I would just like to mention that I went swimming the other day and realized that I didn't have a waterproof mascara. So I just ran to the drugstore, like Target I think, and just picked up the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara in water resistant, thinking it would be the same thing. Do not be fooled, my friends. Water resistant and waterproof are not the same thing. That shit was running all over my face. And the messed up part thing is, no one told me. I didn't even realize until we left and I got in the car and pulled the mirror down and I was like, oh my god, this mascara sucks. Why didn't anyone tell me? And they were like, oh, well, you've had sunglasses on all day and we didn't really notice. Well, obviously you did notice because you said something now. So anyway, I mean, I did have sunglasses on all day, so at least I had the ability to cover it up, and wasn't even realizing that I was covering it up. But at least I was doing that. But do not be fooled, my friends. Just a side note, water resistant and waterproof are not the same thing. So if you are going swimming, go for the waterproof. Don't try and cheap out on the water resistant. Get the waterproof. So I really like the way that mascara went on. So far so good on the formula. Really digging that. And I feel like the look is coming together. We definitely need some brows, some lashes, some contour, some blush and highlight. So let's just go ahead and get started on that. What do we want to do first? Let's do brows. So I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade, what is it, Neutral Nanny? Neutral Nana, yeah. Boring old brow routine, no one wants to see this. Okay, so I've got some brows on, looking a little bit better. Better and better by the minute, baby. We're loving it. So now, let's do some contour, some bronzer, which is pretty much the same thing these days because I'm lazy. We're going to use the bronzer from Fenty, the Shady Biz, in the shade Shady Biz. And we're just gonna like contour and bronze with that and just build it up. So, funny story about this brush. Last time we went to Tennessee, I packed up all the things that I needed and left out my brushes like for last minute just to use them like on the plane or whatever. And I left my damn contour brush. So I was on the plane trying to do my makeup and I was like, oh my God, I don't have a contour brush. What am I going to do? So I stopped my makeup routine right there. We had a layover in, I think it was Dallas, Fort Worth. And I wasn't even thinking about the makeup anymore at that point. At that point, like, we're traveling with an infant. Like, I was just like, okay, she needs to eat something. We need to get somewhere. Let's just sit down and chill. And we passed a Mac store in the Dallas, Fort Worth airport. And I was just like, oh. Wait a minute, my prayers might be answered. So we got where we were going, we got to our gate, we sat down, we fed the baby, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, hold up a minute, we've got like 20 minutes. I'm gonna go run back over to that Mac store and see what I can grab. And I grabbed this little brush, this contour brush, because I needed it so bad. And it is the MAC 168S. And it is just absolutely amazing. It hugs like all the right places on my face and just gives me like the greatest contour. I just adore this brush, and I wouldn't have bought it had I not brought my own from home. So it was just kind of like, oh, well, that worked out for the better, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It did. Just a little bit around the jawline, down the neck, just to make the neck a little bit more tan than the face. Draw the eye upward. So now what I think I want to do for blush and for highlight is play with my Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. This palette is so beautiful, and I've been playing with it recently, but I have not had a chance to play with it on camera. It is absolutely stunning on my tan skin. Like, I feel like if I was like normally as fair as I am, I wouldn't be able to use this half of the palette. But it works on me right now, so I'm using it while I can. It's absolutely lovely. Let's go ahead and get started with that. I'm just going to jump into this shade right here, this cream blush shade, the dark one, using my Sephora number 79 brush. I think this is a contour brush, but whatever. I like a rounded brush. I don't know why I tapped it. Have it. Oh, that is so pretty. It's like just the right amount of flush. It's like the, what are they called? The Nude Sticks, Nudies Bloom sticks. But this is much easier to apply and control, and it's not near as sticky, but it still gives you the dewy glow, the radiancy, just everything from that, like, that you want out of that right here in this little palette. That was like $65. Oh my God, it was so expensive. But it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glow on top of the cream blush that we have on, and use this shade right here. Just add a little bit of glow just right on top of the cheekbones. Okay, so now for our highlight, I wanna jump into this shade right here. which is called the Glow Extreme shade, which it is absolutely stunning. She's so pretty. Bit down the nose. And I think that this palette is just absolutely gorgeous. It's worth every bit of your money if you have more tan skin or if you just want something for the summer while you are tan. This is beautiful. I highly recommend it just because it blends out so beautifully and it just works so well. Way better than those sticky nude sticks, which I like the nude sticks, don't get me wrong, but it's so sticky. So now let's just go ahead and set everything. Okay, so now we need a lip color. So I think I'm just gonna use my MAC Powder Kiss lip color, lipstick, whatever, in the shade Devoted to Chili, which this is a highly loved lipstick of mine. I accidentally left it in my pocket one day and washed it, and it survived. She survived the washing machine, so she's a tried and true favorite. We love her around here. Okay, so now we need some lashes. So let me go ahead and pop some of those on. I think I'm just gonna use my Sephora Lash Stories in the Love is Love. So let me pop those on and I'll be right back with you guys, okay? There we have it. So we've got some lashes on, looking a bit more alive and put together. I think this is all I wanna do. Yeah, I don't think I wanna go overboard and ruin it. So this is the finished look. What do we think? Yay? Nay? I had no idea where I was going with this when I started, so to have zero plan, I think it went astonishingly well. Alright, my lovable lovelies, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. So thanks for getting ready with me, chatting, just starting your day, or whatever it is that you might be doing on this lovely day today that we're having. I hope that you have a great day. I know that I am going to try my best. Everyone should do that. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up because you know I greatly appreciate it. I like the thumbs ups. They mean a lot to me. And if you're not already subscribed, then go ahead and do that for yourself because why would you not? Let's just get serious. Like, don't you like seeing looks like this? If you don't, I'm so sorry. Anyways, hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me and I'll be seeing a lot more of you very soon, alright? I love you guys. Peace out.